What up, peoples? Happy Halloween. It's a GP here, and we are doing a spoiler cast on VHS 99. I got my boy Big W with me. Say
Hey, how
hello.
y'all doing? How y'all doing?
You
You know what
sleepy?
it is.
You know what it is. And yeah, we big fans of VHS series. If anyone don't know what that is, that's like an anthology series based on these cursed tapes. And if you look at it, basically, bad stuff happens. Yeah. So far in the series, there have been VHS 1, VHS 2, VHS Viral, VHS 84, and this current one, VHS 99. So we're going to start it off with the very first story of this film, and it's called Shredding. And
Shredding.
basically, yeah, Shredding. And it's basically about this jackass like team called Rack that goes to this abandoned, burnt out building called the Colony Underground. And they try to spark up the spirits of this rock band group called Bitch Cat. And basically, crazy stuff happens.
Indeed, it do.
Yeah. What do you think about this story?
To me, I think about the story. It started off as a good concept, but and then it got kind of lost, towards the, the middle of the story. And then towards the ending, it was kind of crazy, but it was like a jackass, a band version of jackass that's in a band, a jackass in a band. I'm trying to say.
Right.
So it was kind of crazy.
Right.
And then the one character, I forgot his name.
Mm-hmm.
He the way they had it set up, like I thought he was gonna survive, but
Yeah, because he didn't want to go into
yeah, and
the
then
abandoned
he was always getting bullied too. So
right by his friends, and he was he knows more about the supernatural than the other group.
yeah,
The other group is like, don't be
the
scared,
other
don't
three,
be.
yeah, the other three members, yeah,
Right. During that, the spirits of the rock band is an all girls group.
called Bitch Cat.
Right, and I like these songs that they had.
That one song they was showing when they was
Yeah, when they showing
before they
the tape.
before they yeah, it was, cause they sung two songs, but the first song was real good.
Get off my effing stage.
Yeah,
yeah, that one.
but I ain't mean to cut you up, but they kind of remind me of Stevie Nicks and her rock and roll group, man.
True.
Cause they was getting down. Then they costume,
Mm-hmm.
they stage costumes, it was nice. Especially
Mm-hmm.
the drummer, she had that curly hair with that bandana around her head. I like,
Right.
okay, I see you. I see
Yeah, it was a cool little all girls group rock band. What did you think about them being trampled by their own fans during the fire? Kind of messed
I
up,
think,
right?
yeah, the way they mentioned, I think it was all about survival. You know what I'm saying? So,
Mm-hmm. And ironically, they was the only ones that died during the fire.
see, that's another question they should have answered. They should have at least show a back in time seeing how they died, cause if they fans got trampled, unless they ran off the stage into the fans and
Mm-hmm.
then
Like a
or did the
recording,
fans went on the stage trying to go
right?
through the back door to
Yeah,
get out? I don't know.
like a recording of the night of the incident. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. That's
I
true.
think it would have been more understanding if they would show at least a little back in time situation.
Yeah.
Cause we don't know if if they ran into the fans trying to get off the
Mm-hmm.
stage or well they said get off their fucking stage. So I'm thinking the fans ran on the stage trying to get out the building because the building caught on fire. So that's what I'm
Mm-hmm.
thinking.
Yeah.
So
I guess they had to go
it,
through
it
the
can go
band.
both ways.
Yeah, that's true. Uh, Depending where the band, set up at, yeah. Now this was directed by Maggie Levins. What do you
I got a
think?
question for you.
Go ahead.
Okay, when they get inside the building, right?
Right.
What part tripped me out? Cause the part that tripped me out when they started acting crazy with the fake dog, and they
Mm-hmm.
had stuffed them with blood. They started stuffing on the dog,
Yeah.
and then one of the original bitch cat member came down on one of the young men and
And
crushed him. That shit
jacked
tripped
them
me
up.
out.
Yeah, took them up. Yeah. I think that's what
And
happened. I think they messed up that little shrine that they had
oh yeah,
because I think Homeboy was like, "Don't mess up that shrine," and
but well, I mean, he said y'all stole the dude that knew he knew that something was gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
He said y'all stole my my equipment and put it in here.
Right.
How did y'all get in my house? So they must have been playing it without him.
Yeah,
Go
yeah,
chicken out.
yeah. They did that on purpose
So
to
I think
mess
it
with
was a
him.
setup. I think
Yeah.
it was a setup.
And also they had bums living there, so they wasn't being attacked because they had a bed and they was living inside the building. So I think it was definitely was that shrine. They messed with that shrine, and then all heck broke loose. I
Yeah.
didn't like the fact that they was. I don't know if there was like zombies or
Yeah, toward the
ghosts.
end.
Yeah, it was like they was like
That, to me,
yeah
they would look like they was zombies, and they came from the depths of hell
or something
somehow.
like that. Yeah, they just
Cause
started.
they didn't show how they. All they seen, they opened the door, opened up, and they was right there. They don't show how they came out, or it would have been better. I think I think they would have been better if they was ghosts. That's just
Yeah,
my opinion.
that's true. Yeah, better as if there was ghosts.
Cause they
Because
look just like zombies. Then it ended where? Cause they all on stage
spoiler
playing,
alert.
playing.
Yeah, she got them. They got them as basically just like them, just playing it. It didn't make any sense, but yeah. Let's move on to Suicide Bid, and it's about a sorority hazing gone wrong.
Oh, that was a good one. I like
It's
that one. That was a good story.
and it's about Lily, a hopeful Beta Sigma Ada pledge, is put into a coffin and instructed by her potential sisters that she must spend the night underground in order to get admission. As poor Lily becomes a victim of a terrible prank that turns into a dreadful lock-in, and it's by Joanne's Roberts. That one was messed up, man. This is I don't do no sororities
Cause
or
it kind of you can kind of relate to it, real life, cause they all them hazing.
yeah, that's like in college, yeah,
To get in sororities or your
Yeah.
fraternity.
yeah,
It was crazy.
yeah. It was definitely messed up. It's like I would not try to. If somebody asked me if I was pledging in a fraternity and somebody said you got to be in this coffin, no, I'm not doing that. I don't. No, I'm not doing that.
Shit, I'm walking out.
Yeah, I'm walking. What? Bye. And it looked like she was desperate to be in that sorority too. I kind of had a
But
feeling.
remember,
Go
my
ahead.
friend said you should, cause they call what they call it, suicide. Yeah, suicide. You only going by one fraternity.
Right. Yeah, and that's it. Like you can only choose that one.
Yeah, so it was crazy.
And then her friend was like, "Don't be a part of them," because it's like she didn't trust the girls of the sorority as it is already.
Yeah.
But she was like, "No, I need to do this. I need to do this." So, with that being said, all heck broke loose within that coffin because first off, she was supposed to ring a bell to notify when she want to leave out.
But
Right.
then it started raining.
Then it started raining, and then police came.
Like the hurricane came.
Right. It started flooding the grave site. So the girls all left, and the police came, and all you saw was this big pool of water, and she's just stuck down there. You know what happens after that, because the sorority sister said that it was some kind of story where they did this pledge a long time ago, but the girl didn't survive or something like that, and now it's like a curse or whatever like that. So, well, yeah, you can predict what happens in this one. What do you think of the very ending of this
It
one?
was good. Like she was the ghost that came back and kidnapped the girl that was pledging.
Mm-hmm.
She let her soul. So she let her soul team up with her,
Right.
and she ended up working for the original girl that died by
Right.
suicide. Well, not by suicide, by the hazing.
Mm-hmm. I couldn't
And
wait
she
to.
said,
Yeah.
and she said, she said she'll let me soul live forever as long as I get
I get more sisters. Yeah.
So it's like she collecting souls for her.
Right. Make their own little sorority group. Yeah.
That was kind of deep though.
It was.
kinda deep.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I know what the message was, but that was kind of deep.
Yeah. Don't do no serious hazings like that. But what do you think of the girls that left being woken up in different coffins?
That was crazy. They
Yeah.
all at the same time. too.
Right.
They woke up
Because-
at the same time.
Because the way they edited out, it was like the girls was like, "Don't tell no one about this, okay?"
Yes,
And they dispersed. Yeah, it was after the fact, after the storm, and they said, "Don't tell no one about this," and they dispersed, and then they all woke up in each coffin, and Home Chick is basically haunting them, basically.
Both of them. Not one. It was two.
It was like four or five of them. All the ones that was part of the sorority already was
No, I'm talking
getting got.
about the two ghosts on hunting both of them.
Yeah, it was hunting all of them.
Oh, that was crazy.
Yeah. All right, let's
That
go.
was a good story. It was a real good story.
Yeah, it was decent. It was better than that shredding one for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit was getting on my damn nerve.
All right, let's go. Let's go to Ozzy Dungeon. It's a parody, well-known kids obstacle course, kind of like Legend of the Hidden Temple or Double Dare, and it's about little Donna aspires to win the next grand prize, which was entail having one wish realized by an enchanted Ozzy backstage. When horrific violence occurs, the overflashy MC downplays the seriousness of Ozzy Dungeon. So it's basically like, imagine like Double Dare style game, but all the kids that's a part of the game is getting seriously hurt, like to the point to where you should not be continuing the show. And the host is like, it seemed like the host been doing this for years, where it's like, if a kid gets hurt, oh well, we moving on to the next one. Nobody win.
Sign waivers and all that.
Right. No, they sign waivers and all that, and then nobody ever won the game yet. Right. So one incident occurs where this kid, Donna, she's at the semifinals, right?
Yeah.
And she was versing this kid, and they had to go through the, like the Double Dare like obstacle course, and then suddenly, she gets her leg gets all bent up because of the kid was trying to go in the same obstacle course as she was.
Did the kid push her down, right?
No, it's like basically he trampled over her to get out of the little obstacle
and her leg
course.
got crushed on that middle.
Yeah. So, spent up, I guess you could spin up to the point to where like the mother was in the crowd. She was going off and saying she gonna get her revenge and stuff. Yeah. Daddy too, and the brother. So basically they kidnapped the MC, the game show host, right? And basically started torturing him the same way that the game is set up with the obstacle courses. And
I ain't gonna lie, it took them some years for playing it there, because they had it down to the T too.
That's true. Yeah. They had it like it was an actual game show from Nickelodeon, some kind of.
I ain't gonna lie, I got kind of scared because I thought she was gonna show. When she said, "Oh, it's getting hot in here," and she took off her shirt and said, "You like what you see?" I'm like, "Oh, here we go."
Oh yeah. But yeah, with this one, man, it was a good story, but towards the end, it started getting real crazy. Like it was kind of like Saw, like like a kid's version of Saw, but with the same gore and stuff.
Yeah.
And then towards the end, they started doing the whole Wishmaster move. And I don't know what was going on with the woman with the thing in the side of her, and then
And that alien pop out.
Yeah, and then they finally got her wish, and then her wish was
kill everybody.
To kill everybody, like unexpectedly kill everybody. Like it didn't make any sense. It was a good run towards the very end, just like shredding. So, but yeah, I still like Ozzy Dungeon more than shredding though.
Yeah, but the end, like I don't know if she got possessed when she made the wish.
She had to.
Her eyes was like in the back of her head, and it was like red.
Yeah,
like,
she had to. She had to. I think the thing took over her body. I think that's why nobody didn't make a wish yet. And I think the thing took over her body.
So it probably became her host.
Yeah.
Her body became the host for
the thing. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Cause the other lady, she died too. What happened to the lady? The lady was holding the fire.
Yeah, she got too. She got everybody's face basically got melted by that thing.
The brother, his head exploded. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, it was messed up.
Her own brother.
All right, well, let's move on to the next one. All right, the Gawkers, and this is it's like American Pie. A smoke show is visible across the street, and potheads in a suburban cul-de-sac with nicknames like Boner start peeling through binoculars and then use malware in the hopes of catching a peek of skin of a woman that's, a new neighbor across the street. They are basically just horny teens.
Yeah.
And what they find out about the neighbor is super crazy, but yet super great. I like this story right here. So what did you think of this one?
That was good. That was a good one too.
Mm-hmm.
Them kids was horny.
Them kids they was like just
And then the brother,
teens, basically, just crazy teens.
His brother was like, oh man.
So yeah, it was a brother. It was two brothers, but the one brother had a group of friends, and they always messed with the younger brother because the younger brother the younger brother was basically a nerd, and he couldn't hang out with him, and until they were trying to get they're trying to get spyware into this woman's computer via the brother because he know how it works. Basically, the brother was helping the neighbor out create her website because she's a web model. And when the brother and his friends, other brother and his friends found out, they made him put spyware so they could connect through their house to see what she's doing because, you know, like I said, they horny teens. Yep. Basically all heck break loose because this chick is basically a Medusa. Snakes on the head, everything, which is crazy. So, and she's very, very like fast and quick and strong and stuff like that. What did you think of this story right here? I like the story.
Yeah, I love like this was one of the best stories of the movie.
I think so too. It was very funny too because the male guy that
doing a Michael Jackson.
Yeah, he started doing Michael Jackson because I guess thought he was getting played with the chick across the street, and the teens was like, "Man, get out of here! You ain't get that. Get out of here!" So that was very funny. What do you think towards the end when they find out that she's basically Medusa? Yeah, they had stone heads on her lawn. When I saw that, I was like, "Oh, she got to be a Medusa." You know what I'm saying? So, what do you think of that story?
Yeah, it was good. I give it out of 10. I give it a 9.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, real good. The killing, the special effect, how she turned him to stone.
Mm-hmm.
And the last boy, she said, I didn't do nothing to you," and she still.
Oh yeah, because he did. Even though he didn't do nothing, he did because he put the spyware in our house so they could see. So all of them got. But let's move on to the next one, to Hell and Back.
This was a crazy one, y'all.
This one is this one is super crazy. It's about these two cameramen that's
filming a seance, right?
Filming a seance. Well, this woman wants to be the vessel of a demonic spirit, and basically the cameraman is filming a seance with this group of people, and as they doing it, you know, the spirit starts going around in the room, basically takes the cameraman and put them in hell. And it's basically like this what's the name of that movie where you see every action scene like you're playing a game? What's the name of that? Henry.
Yeah.
What's the name of it? Henry?
Yeah, that's it. Hardcore Henry.
Hardcore Henry. It's like a hardcore Henry style of them trying to get out of hell, where they're killing creatures and things, and basically their mission is trying to get back on Earth, basically.
Yeah.
What you think about this story, To Hell and Back?
It was good. It was crazy. It was good. It was
more like a comedy.
Yo, cause that big dude, he remind me of homeboy from Spider-Man. What's the name?
You talking about Ned?
One of the cameramen remind me of Ned.
Yeah.
The way he was shouting and stuff.
Yeah, it seemed like they were basically bickering throughout the whole.
You know what kind of remind me of?
What?
A whole version of Bill and Ted.
That's you can say that was kind of like that. Yeah.
That's
Bill and Ted, just regular people being stuck in hell trying to get out.
Yeah, that's what it remind me of. It's funny.
Mm-hmm.
And then they meet this demon chick named Mabel,
who wanted to be her name in the history books.
Yeah, because she wanted to be famous for. She sound like Gollum from Lord of the
She looked like a human version of Gollum from Lord of the Rings. That's true.
She had some ragged ass teeth.
Yeah. She's basically.
And then she eating the bones and shit.
Human. Basically, what Gollum do? Yeah, that's what he be doing without the ring. Crazy. Yeah.
And she was talking. Yeah. That's what she was, a female version of Gollum. That's what she was.
Mm-hmm. What do you give?
You hit it right on the spot.
Yeah. What do you give this story out of 10?
I'm gonna say 8.5.
Okay, 8.5. Okay.
Because of the ending, I didn't like how it ended, but that's the only reason I gave it an 8.5.
Okay, I get that one an 8.
I would give it a 9, but the ending, and I ain't like how it ended.
So with the Gawkers with the teens and the cyberware, what do you give that one? I give that one a 9.
I got that one a 9.
Okay. Ozzy
Solid
Dungeon.
9.
What about Ozzy Dungeon?
I'm gonna give that one Ozzy Dungeon. I'm gonna give it an 8.
8. Ozzy
It could have
Dungeon.
been if the ending was perfect, it would have got a 10 for me. Cause it was a good story and everything. The characters,
Mm-hmm.
the actor. It was just the ending. I didn't like how it ended.
Yeah, I give that one an 8 too. And Suicide Bid, I give that one a 9 for sure. The sorority.
Oh, I get that one. I'm gonna give that one a 10.
10. Okay. And then Shredding, I
Cause
give.
the story was good.
Uh-huh.
The action was good. The horror it made me jump, especially when she fell some, and now you see, the camera switched to her head, then they go back, and she on top of her. I'm like, oh yeah.
And with Shredding, I give Shredding a 5. That was the very first one.
I get that a 3.
And you get that one 3. All right, cool.
It was what I'm happy they put that first, cause if that was the end, I would have been hell no.
So it was 5 stories.
Yeah, 5 shows.
I did not like the fact that they didn't really have a main story integrated in between the stories
Like the other ones.
like the other ones. Yeah, I think this is the very first one where they basically it was showing like a G.I. Joe commercial.
Like it set in the 1970s.
Right.
60s.
Yeah. So they didn't really have a story behind this one but this was more about basically kids and teens, just young adults. Yeah, and then kids, but it's still kids though.
Adults.
Yeah. So overall, between the whole series, what do you put this one at? Because I still think Viral is the weakest one to me.
I'm gonna put them in the top. I'm gonna put mine in order. I'm gonna go with the very first one.
Mm-hmm.
That was good. Oh, 2 was real good with the code.
Mm-hmm. So 1, 2.
Yeah. And then I'll go Viral. It was hard. It was alright.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do VHS 1, VHS 2, VHS 99, 84, and then I put 3 last.
Okay, I put 2, 1, 84, right? 99,
VHS
and then
1,
Viral.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
The other reason I like 1 over 2, cause the first 2 stories in 1 was like real good. And it was real creepy.
Yeah, I like 2 because 2 was like very diverse in the stories. Like they was all different than the others.
But okay, on 2, what's your top story out of all the ones on 2?
2 was
Since you got it number 1.
Since we talk about this, 2 was the one with the
reporter
going to that occult where they trying to it's like this gloop stuff, right? This goo or something like that.
Yeah, what they was teaching them. They was teaching the kids.
It was like basically like a cult where they trying to raise something from the netherworld or whatever like that.
Oh, that's what it was. Cause they had satanic rituals all
right, and it was like
a certain spot.
It was like a compound.
They had it hidden. They had it hidden though.
Yeah, I think that one was the best one for 2.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, that's why I said VHS 2 is my favorite one so far. All right.
All of them good though. I like all of them good.
All of them decent. Yeah. Any last words, sir, before we leave out here?
Yeah, I just want to say if y'all haven't seen all the VHS franchises, check them out. But start in order.
Yeah, it's best to start them in order.
Yeah, cause even though they different stories and different times, but it all fits in the same.
Yeah. Yeah. Or really, you can start from 84 on. 84, 99.
You start with 84 and go straight to 99.
Yeah, and then 1, 2, 3. Yeah,
it's if you like horror, it's good. You go get some stories gonna make you laugh.
Yeah,
some of them gonna make you real scared. Some of them is gonna make you like, what the hell is I'm watching? But it's all part of the franchise.
Yep.
So that's all I gotta say. And enjoy the movie.
Right.
I just like to thank GP for letting me on the spoiler cast.
No problem,
one
sir.
more time.
No problem. All right, peoples. We out. Peace.
Peace.